what does $350,000 get you in Knoxville and the surrounding areas of East Tennessee? Stay tuned. I'm about to show you. So, my name is Melody Wagstaff, and I am a real estate agent here in beautiful East Tennessee. I'm a data girl. So, I did some deep diving into some data, and here's what I found. In the past 6 months, there have been 300 properties sold just here in Knoxville alone. Now, I didn't reach out to all the surrounding areas. This is just Knoxville because that's the biggest city that I cover. So this shows that $350,000 is a strong price point for many buyers. The average home sold for roughly $347,000 and it had 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Now, I couldn't conclude whether that was 2 full baths or 1 full bath and 1 half bath, and was roughly around 1,700 square feet. The average year that the home was built in that price range was 1989, and the homes were usually on the market an average of 32 days. So, what does that tell you as a buyer or someone who might be looking to relocate here in East Tennessee? Well, let's break it down a little bit. 350,000 is a strong price point for buyers looking for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath home. Most of the homes are going to be built in the 80s, maybe 90s range. And in certain parts of East Tennessee, especially I know here in Knoxville, they might be built in the 60s or 70s. So in that price range, you're not going to be getting newer builds. There are also a lot of folks now who are doing modular homes and mobile homes. That might be an option for you as well. And 1,700 square feet, that is not too shabby, especially for a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom home. I am finding that now most of these homes are a single car garage or actually having a carport. It is a little bit more rare in 2025 to find a 2 car garage in this price range, but there are always exceptions. So if you're looking in the Knoxville area, where should you look? Well, there is a big expansion happening right now in what we consider to be South Knoxville. South Knoxville is the area off of Chapman Highway that leads you from Knoxville almost to Seymour and Sevierville. It has a really good outdoor lifestyle. A lot of the lots are going to be bigger, and there's still that southern charm. There's some areas here in what we consider to be North Knoxville that are also very popular. North Knoxville is around the Fountain City kind of area, going toward Kentucky area. And there's a lot of charm there in those homes. It's kind of near, as I said, Fountain City, Hall's Crossroads, a little bit of Powell. Those areas right there will also are in high demand. And you will get, as I said, a little bit bigger lot. What you're probably not going to get, especially if you're looking in West Knoxville, you're not going to be looking. And when I say West Knoxville, I'm talking about some of Carnes, Cedar Bluff, Farragut. You're not going to get large lots most of the time. You're not going to get newer builds in this price range due to the fact that many of these homes who were built in the 1980s or in some cases 60s, 70s, or 80s, depending on what part of the East Tennessee area you're looking at, you are going to be looking at updates. So that's usually going to mean maybe countertops. That's going to mean cabinetry, fixtures, a lot of gold. There are some new construction being done in central areas. However, the lot size is going to be a lot smaller. A lot of times that's going to be a fifth of an acre to maybe even a fourth. So you can find new construction, not only here in Knoxville. I have recently found some in areas of Blount County as well. But again, newer house, you're having to compromise on your lot. So that's something that you have to decide. But there are some new builds in that price point more in central areas. The more rural you get, a lot of times you can find something that might be a newer build, but again, the lot's probably gonna be smaller, so you have to decide if you want to compromise on that or not. Also with condos, if that is maybe an option for you, you can find some of those in the Knoxville area as well. The market insight for you is homes are usually selling within about a month's time. As I said, in the past 6 months data, it's about 32 days. So you can get usually in a month. And for many of these homes, based on the data, if you qualify for FHA loan, which is where you are literally putting a 3.5% down payment, a lot of these homes did qualify for FHA financing. So if that is an option for you, that might be something to think about as well. And of course, VA loans. Every once in a while, you also might find a fenced in backyard. You would be surprised how many yards do not have fences with all the wildlife that we have in the area. So, uh, once in a blue moon in this price point, you can also find a fenced in yard. But you can't always expect to find a level yard. A lot of times it's going to be rolling. So if you're thinking about relocating to East Tennessee, I hope you'll reach out. Let me find the area and the home that works for your budget. I like to do that. I like to do the matchmaking between clients and their homes. So reach out to me. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I make weekly videos. Like this video, share, comment. If you're not thinking of living in the Knoxville area, where were you thinking about moving to? I cover a large range of areas here in East Tennessee. I live in Knoxville. My brokerage is in Sweetwater. I do everything in between and a little bit beyond. So reach out today. If you are one of my faithful followers, oh, I so always thank you. Comment, share this video with others, and help me to get this message out as an East Tennessee real estate educator. Until next time.